Here's a favorite question of the month. I think once a month I'm going to start answering questions that you have. So this one came from the post that said, your greatest contribution to society will come from the healing of your deepest wounds. So the question was, how can I heal my wounds? Ooh, that's a big question. But here's a short answer. One thing is to be able to face your wounds. Don't escape through being a workaholic or drinking or drugs or anything. Face it. You'd be surprised how many times when you grab the bull by the horns, there's no bull there. Because that's one thing, the courage to face it. And once you face it, you'll feel angst once you open those wounds. So feel the feelings, but drop the stories. You're allowed to feel bad, but instead of escaping, really look at them. So when you do feel them, sit. I would get into a meditative position and just really feel that feeling. It's anger, it's revenge, it's hatred, whatever. But feel the feelings, but stay out of the stories. The stories are like, oh, why does this happen to me? They shouldn't have done this to me. You know, all that stuff in intellect. No, stay out of it. Because what happens, as I said before, your feelings is like water. They'll change. That's the nature of feelings. However, our thoughts are like a container holding that water. So if you had a thought about it, I will never let them get away with that. I will never. Okay, then that's like a container holding that emotion of anger. And it'll just sit there forever. It'll fester. It'll even get worse. But if you drop the stories, it's like no container. Then the water flows. So maybe the anger goes into grief. You feel really sad for whatever. You want to get into the story, oh, why does that always happen to me? And no, drop that story. Let it flow. Pretty soon that grief might very typically turn into compassion. You see a bigger picture. The energy will flow. Eventually it goes back to your essence. Pure love, pure consciousness, pure joy. So feel the feelings, drop the stories. That's one sure way to help in healing the wounds. For more complete answers, please look at my book, Map of Desire. You can get it on Amazon.